violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
Okay. Okay. And does he have anything with him, like a cart or anything, or is he just?
No, he's got his stuff all in his shorts. You can tell he can barely walk and he can barely run. The Dollar
Ha! You heard what he said. Barely walk, barely run.
General lady is running after him, but she's not gonna.
Sound like he was sagging to me.
He's crossing 1960 now to the southbound side where there's a four-wheeler park place, and we're still in between Sugar Pines and Kirkendall.
Okay.
But he's in the west southbound parking lot.
Okay, sir. Well, I'll go ahead and let him know, and I really appreciate all your information. It's super helpful, and we've got him out here looking for him. Okay.
Okay.
All right, sir. Y'all be safe.
The man then called back to 911 to report he had spotted the suspect again walking along FM 1960. The man repeated his previous statement that the suspect had knocked a woman to the ground. He told the...
Okay, so now, I mean, if he called again, you know, we have this no snitch policy in the community. And that's what kind of makes me think that it may not have been a brother who made that call. Now, we know that the sisters are, you know, fine and dandy with calling the police on these super gremlins. But for this guy, concerned citizen, we'll call him, to call twice about this super gremlin is telling. These super thieving gremlins are on demon time.
Call taker that the suspect also had a salt and pepper beard.
Harris County 911, what's the location of your emergency?
It's on Kirkendall, 1960. I just reported a guy that stole a bunch of stuff from Home Depot and knocked over the girl on the way out.
Oh, which one is it? Home Depot or the dollar store?
Okay, Kirkendall in 1960.
Yeah, but yes, he hid for a little bit. He's changed into a black shirt, and he's behind the Scottish Hotel on the big lot.
Hold on, one moment. And this is at...
You heard him. He said he changed, and now he's back in a black shirt.
Home Depot.
No, at the Dollar General.
Oh, Dollar General. Hold on.
Yeah, I just called in a while ago.
What address did you give when you called earlier?
Sugar Pines at 1960. He's walking southbound on 1960. I mean, he did it in front of my son, and he knocked the lady down there. So, I mean, obviously, he caught a lesson. He changed from a gray shirt to a black shirt, but he still got the gray shorts on. And he's wearing a cap backwards.
And how long ago did this happen?
This happened maybe 5 minutes ago. I've been trying to trail him down to just follow him from a distance. So to get him, but...
and so he's walking southbound on what street?
On Kirkendall.
Kirkendall.
On the east side.
Okay. Okay. I'll go ahead and notate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
At 6:19 p.m., a patrol sergeant notified dispatch that he had spotted the suspect and requested backup.
B for an assault, 2004 1960. 41 Sam 35. 41 Sam 35. Reference to the assault, reference 989. I believe I have eyes on the suspect from in front of Vineyard Trace, 15414 Kirkendall.
The patrol sergeant in this incident has been employed by the sheriff's office for nearly 20 years. The suspect was later identified as Roderick Van Keith Brooks.
Roderick Van Keith Brooks. All right, there you go.
Age 47. Harris County Sheriff's Office deputies are issued body-worn video cameras for regular duty. They are worn at chest level and capture a general perspective within line of sight from that angle. The angle of the camera prohibits viewers from seeing everything the deputies saw and experienced. You are about to see video recorded from the body camera and the vehicle-mounted dash camera belonging to a Sheriff's Office patrol sergeant.
CN35, he's running. On the ground. He's going to be westbound Bamawood from Kirkendall. Bamwood towards Kirkendall.
Come here, dude. Come here. Stop, dude. I'm gonna tase you.
So as you can see, told him to stop, told him to come here. He's taken off with all the deodorant or detergent, whichever one it was, in his pants. Can't run very fast. Sagging. I mean, these dudes don't even think none of this out at all. Like at this point, bro, you got to stay in hiding.
Stop. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right now.
My man's pants were, I mean,
Get
check
on
out
the
where
ground
his
right
pants
now.
are at. How you going to run from the police when your pants are at your ass, bro? Look at this shit. It's crazy.
Bitch. Why you taking me, ho?
He said, why you tase me, ho?
Bitch.
Huh, bitch?
Get on me, man.
He said, please get off me, man. So he going crazy now. He tried to push his hands up. I mean, obviously, after that point, it's OV, bro.
Get on me, man. Fucking quick. I'm gonna shoot you. Put that down. I will fucking shoot you.
So he grabbed the taser. It's OV. It's OV. It's OV. The hell is wrong with these niggas, bruh? Now listen to what he says. He said, I will fucking shoot you. Now listen. It sounds like he said, you got me, officer. You got me, officer. Then he says, shoot me. Shoot me. Listen up.
I'm gonna shoot you. Put that down. I will fucking shoot you.
Oh, no. He said, get off me. He didn't say you got me. He said, shoot, bitch. Shoot. Shoot, ho. Run it back. I mean, he asked him to shoot. He asked him to shoot. Now, like I said, he's on his back, which is a good position to be in, but it looks like the suspect, old Roderick here, he was able to kind of buck him up a little bit when he pushed his hands to the ground. But he's saying, shoot me, ho. Shoot me, bitch.
Put that down. I will fucking shoot you.
So he says, shoot me, shoot, bitch, shoot, ho, shoot. I mean, talk about an epic last words, man. Epic last words. Shout out to Product of Cook County with the $4.99 super trap. He says, these motherfuckers are suicidal for real.
Oh, say less.
Yeah, they really are. I mean, this is suicide by cop. In my humble opinion, it's suicide by cop. I mean, these guys continue to put themselves in a position that is unfavorable to continuing their lives.
I will fucking shoot you.
Then he clapped him.
35 shots fired.
Shots were fired. By one crip dog, black male, blue shirt, gray shorts. Route 31.
So obviously he clapped him.
San 35. I'm in the gas station parking lot. Bamwood and Kirkendall. Suspects down. EDMS.
We have paused the video at 3 critical moments in order to give you a clear view of the sergeant's taser and firearm during this incident.
San 35, he's running. Drive only 1035 on the ground. Need you in the road.
He's gonna be westbound Bamwood from Kirkendall.
ambulance towards Crooked Gold.
Come here, dude. Come here. Stop, dude. I'm gonna tase you. Stop. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right now. Bitch. You bitch. Why you taking me, ho? Huh, bitch.
He said, why you tasing me, ho? Huh, bitch?
Get on me, man. Fucking down, bitch. Fucking quit. I'm gonna shoot you. Put that down. I will fucking shoot you.
Hand on the taser. Freeze frame. Then he let it go. Then he says, shoot.
Shoot, shoot. 35 shots fired.
Shots were fired. By one Crooked Gold, black male, blue shirt, gray shorts. Route 31.
735. I'm in the gas station parking lot, Bamawood and Kirkendall. Suspects down. EDMS.
The sergeant's body camera and dash camera videos show that he exited his patrol car to pursue the man on foot.
Shout out to Battle F with the $5 super trap. He says, why did the cop place the taser next to the hobo's hand? Yeah, that was a mistake.
Oh, say less.
The sergeant ordered the suspect to stop and warned that he would use his taser on him if he refused. After a brief foot pursuit, the sergeant ordered the suspect to get on the ground. When he refused, the sergeant deployed his taser. The sergeant then tackled the suspect and a struggle ensued with both men on the ground. At one point during the struggle, the video shows that the sergeant lost possession of his taser and that the suspect appeared to gain control of the device. The sergeant told the suspect, "I'm going to shoot you, put that down."
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
The taser can then be heard being activated while the sergeant and the suspect continue to struggle on the ground. The suspect can be seen removing his hand from the taser and then placing his hand on the taser a second time. The taser then disappears from view. At 6:21 p.m., the sergeant fired a single shot from his pistol, striking the suspect. The sergeant then used his radio to report the shooting and to request medical treatment for the suspect. You are now about to see video recorded by the camera mounted to the sergeant's patrol car dashboard.
And this is what I'll say about this situation. Me personally, I think he could have handled it differently. I definitely think he could have handled it differently. But like I said, on paper, it's a justified shoot on paper because he grabbed the taser. All right. And this is something that the community is not going to want to accept. And that's why the family are reacting in the way that they are, which I kind of get. If he was just like a guy who was doing the right thing, keeping it moving. But I'm pretty sure they already had written this guy off for a long time. Probably even forgot they had a damn brother. Probably even forgot, you know, the man's middle name, Van Keith, right? So a lot of these guys, they're estranged from their families, and then the family ain't going to show up until it's an opportunity to get a check. Now, black men have to stop resisting arrest, okay? Because if we're under the assumption that, well, the cop's gonna shoot you even if you make a little twitch, then why do you feel so bold and emboldened to resist arrest? Going and getting in a fight with the officer, trying to run and doing all this stuff. Bro, just put your hands behind your back and take the L. They was going to let you out the next day anyway. That's my thing. They was going to let him out the next day. I mean, he got 30 prior charges. You would think that he knows enough about the criminal justice system to know that he's probably going to come home.
The suspect, Mr. Roderick Van Keith Brooks, was pronounced deceased at 6:31 p.m. An investigation into this incident is being conducted by the Sheriff's Office Homicide Division, which will continue interviewing witnesses and gathering and analyzing evidence. A separate investigation into the incident is being conducted by the Harris County District Attorney's Office Civil Rights Division. Anyone with information relevant to this incident is urged to contact the Harris County Sheriff's Office at 713-221-6000. A complete autopsy to determine the exact cause and manner of Mr. Brooks' death was conducted by the Harris County Institute of Forensic Sciences. All of the evidence gathered in these multiple investigations will be given to the District Attorney's Office for presentation to an independent grand jury. An additional investigation is being conducted by the Sheriff's Office Internal Affairs Division. The results of this administrative investigation will be presented to the Sheriff's Administrative Disciplinary Committee to determine whether the sergeant in this incident complied with applicable policies and procedures.
All right, guys. So you saw the video. I have posted the StreamYard link in the chat. What do you guys think about this one? What do you guys think about it? Was it justified? Did he get what he deserved? Was it unjustified, totally unjust, and just another example of black men being killed by the police, being hunted by the police in cold blood in the streets? Let me know what you guys think about it. Let's get into it. Rah, you're on.
Hey, guys. What's good?
What's goody?
Right. I've watched your channel for over 8 months now, and you got a good point. We need a new crime bill. Just saying.
Oh yeah.
That's basically. I saw you drop the StreamYard, and I just picked it up with that in mind.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this, and then we'll get into the shooting of Roderick Brooks. As far as a crime bill goes, what would be a suggestion that you would put forward? Especially if you want, you can definitely join the Discord. We are going to be putting together our own crime bill. After reading the 94 crime bill, we are going to see which parts we like, which parts we don't like, and find a happy medium that is very strict on violent crime. But what are some things that you would like to see in this crime bill, this imaginary hypothetical crime bill?
I think it should touch education institutions. There should be compliance orientation classes. There's got to be a discussion about neo-progressive, sensible neo-progressive policy control. And that's got to happen. Otherwise, it's a wrap. So you have got to also include, the education system in it. When it comes to enforcement, equal enforcement of all the laws, period. So when you're fucking off a lot and you think, well, I think in broken English, therefore it makes sense, it doesn't cut it anymore. And a forcible reset needs to be imposed. That's basically it. And it can't just happen in America. It's got to be the West taking the West back, essentially.
Okay. I'm not opposed. And about this specific shooting, you think it was justified, unjustified? How do you think that officer should have handled this situation?
the officer was in a high liability situation. All of them are, because we're in the wrong time right now.
Yes.
And so criminality is in a dominant position. And so there's no taking off those glasses when you're looking at this through that lens. You just see people bumbling and fumbling because they can't just shoot from the hip their next move. Otherwise they can't plan or strategize. And it's they got Sister Smoke ready to come down on them if they fuck up. And they're just going to show up, make it rain, and the wrong policies will be advanced. So there you go.
So justified, you think?
They would have perhaps behaved a lot better if they weren't under all that pressure.
Interesting. Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, there's a few factors that people have to keep in mind. When you are fighting with another grown man, there's a few things that are going on. For one, there's a reason why this man grabbed all that deodorant and detergent. It's because he was dirty, very smelly, looks like a guy who lives on the streets. You got an officer here, run him down. He has a dominant position, I will say, but at the same time, it is very hard to handle another grown man. Okay, the guy's pushing up. He grabs a taser. He's saying, shoot me, as if he's trying to entice the officer into shooting him. Or like a guy saying, yeah, go ahead and shoot me is almost like I ain't giving up unless you shoot me. So he knew he was in it for a fight. And in my opinion, I think he understood that, yo, this dude ain't going down without a fight. And I don't know if I'll be able to hold him down in this position until backup arrives. Now, I know that he did call backup, but you never know when that's going to come. Some people in the chat are saying, oh, he should have got distance. He should have got up and created distance between the suspect and the officer. I mean, then he would have got away, or at least attempted to get away. I don't think he was very fast or athletic. So the chances of actually getting away was hard, but restraining him, I think, was an even harder deal. And, you know, although I don't like seeing these dudes go out in this way, you gotta talk about accountability. Again, that's what we have to go back to. You stealing, you run through a lady in the dollar store, you resist arrest, you get the results that you are, you get the results that ended up in your death. This is for a lot of these dudes. And also, I want to make a point that the media is saying, oh, he was unarmed. Once he picked up that taser, he becomes armed. So people have to understand that, and they have to see that, yo, you can't just say, oh, he was unarmed because he picked up the taser. Now he becomes armed. Now, could he have shot the taser in that position? Who knows? He could have shot the officer in the arm. He could have got him in the leg. He could have switched up. He could have rolled over, shot him in the face with the taser. Who knows? We got Mayo Monkey in the building. Mayo Monkey, what do you think about the situation? What's good? What's good?
It's clean, but the optics are bad.
Yes, I agree.
Because the other thing people don't understand is when the cops are fighting these people, the police have a specific set of rules and things they can do. The person they are fighting is not operating under those standards.
Correct. Like the police can't put him in a head. He can't put him in a headlock.
Yeah, they can't put him in a headlock.
Yep.
They can't use moves that could possibly break bones. This guy can use whatever he wants. Plus, this guy's not fighting in a vest. He's not fighting with 20 pounds of gear on his belt.
Facts.
You know, and a lot of people don't realize, because actually when you take things like the batons away from the police, you actually take tools of compliance away from them. that force them to use tasers, which are horribly ineffective.
Right.
So by taking all the things you don't like away from police, it forces these events to happen because you take the tools away. Like
they don't have any more tools of restraint.
Yeah. So they have a taser and then they have a gun, or they can walk away.
Mm-hmm.
And people really don't want to let these people walk away. Because you were talking about, was he stealing laundry soap?
It was. There are conflicting reports. It's either deodorant or detergent.
My guess was probably laundry detergent, and because that sells very well on the illegal market.
Okay.
And locally, you can look. You'll notice most places have laundry detergent now under a lock and key in the cities.
Okay.
Because it's a highly stolen item because it's so expensive now.
Gang violence and other kind of violence. So it is what it is.